Hey, bless y'all saints, brother TJ here. Just want to jump on real quick because uh, there's a lot of videos and stuff going out from people who used to be a part of the ministry. That's fine. Um, I just wanted to give a quick testimony of, and honestly, I think more saints who partook in the Passover and who was on the land and at the feast. Y'all go ahead and just talk about what y'all did, man, and how beautiful of a time it was from your perspective, because it truly was. And people who are not a part of the ministry anymore, they're just simply upset. Um, there's a lot of, I won't even say a lot, a few men or males, and they're out, they're making these videos, and you hear it, you see clips, um, you watch it, and it causes me to think, yeah, that I do not have a vagina. What I mean by that is they might look like a man from the outside, but they are operating and acting just like females. And as much as they hate Pastor Dow and hate the ministry, they cannot seem to stop talking about him. So Pastor Dow, keep doing what you're doing, man. Bless you well. Um, I support you, and there are a lot of saints that stand with you and stand behind you and support you, because you are doing a good work. And what Pastor is very good at, and I bless y'all for this, he puts things out there online for the world to see. There's nothing hidden that straight where you can say what you want and say, oh, he's hiding this and he's hiding that, or the ministry's hiding this. No, you can see what our Shabbats look like from week to week. You can see what's going on the feast days. You can see what's going on building projects around the land, around the communities. None of that stuff is hidden. But there were certain, I guess, former pastors and elders and brothers. I simply would love to see the works and the miracles and the hand of Yah moving wherever you guys are. I want to hear the testimony, because all I hear is just pass it out this, pass it out that, pass it out this, pass it out that. That's all I'm hearing. A lot of vagina work coming out of male's mouth. That's all I'm hearing. So at the end of the day, I'm still waiting on a Shabbat sermon from a former pastor, elder, brother, because at the end of the day, all I see, if and when I see these videos, is Pastor Dow, Pastor Dow, Pastor Dow. And you got, they try to make everybody seem like, oh, everybody's worshiping Pastor Dow. It's all about Pastor Dow. Pastor Dow has this, Pastor Dow. They can kick rocks with no socks. Because at the end of the day, you can say what you want about Pastor Dow, Pastor Corey, Pastor Muir, and the saints, but we are still seeing Yahweh move for his people. So they like to put out all these challenges, Pastor Dow and Teacher Shay and all that. Okay, cool. I'm still waiting for a Shabbat message. I'm still waiting for videos of the supposed sweet fellowship that you guys are having, because you guys clearly have nothing else to talk about other than Pastor Dow. So we know what your mind is consumed with. Pastor Dow being dishonorable, disrespectful, and calling the man, okay, yes, his name is Charles Dow, whatever. You guys go from, oh, pastor and Pastor Dow and all this good stuff you guys want to say about him, to now you go from that to Chucky, Dow, Charles, all this stuff that you guys do and are doing. But at the end of the day, I'm waiting for the Shabbat sermon, certain pastors. I'm waiting for the sweet fellowship that you are supposedly having with saints. Show us. See, something was said in the video that trying to make Pastor Dow seem as if when he was with or under RG Stair or fellowshipping with RG Stair, that Oh, he left and he did this and he did that, right? So he left. Okay, no big deal. Um, Based on Pastor Dow's testimony, he remained very honorable, very respectful, even though there were things that may not have been uh, right at that point in time. No problem. One thing Pastor Dow did do is if he separated himself or when he separated himself, he went out and he did a work. He started a work. He was led by Yah to do what we now know is Straightway today. I think it's safe to say that Pastor left and he went and did something better than what was being done. There may be similarities, but it is better than what was being done at the time for where he was, where Yah had him at that particular point in time. Pastor Dow always says, if you guys are doing it better, please show us. He will show you how to follow, how to submit. But yet and still don't have any sermons, still don't have any miracle signs and wonders or any testimonies of all these people that supposedly left and are having sweet fellowship. Please show us. Pastor always said, we want to be saved too. But you guys leave. It's fine. Leave if you want to leave. No problem. Nobody's holding a gun to your head. Nobody's keeping you guys locked in any type of cell or anything. Like, there's a little ass chain on the fence that's Straightway. One little ass chain. It's not holding nobody in there. That's what everybody's trying to make it seem like. Oh, the bondage and Straightway is this and bro. Every man and woman and son or daughter that goes to that land or any Straightway community, you are free to come and go as you please. That's really the truth. But these people are out here making these videos because their vagina hurts. I get it. No, I don't get it, actually. I truly don't. I don't get being dishonorable to leadership. Even if you have any type of disagreements. I grew up with my father and my mother in my house, in my home. Thankfully. So I don't understand this bucking against authority type situation, even if you have a disagreement. But these guys, they leave, their vagina hurt. At the end of the day, the joke's on you, because if it was so bad, why did you hang around for 10 plus years, 20 plus years, 25 plus years, 8 years, whatever? Why did you hang around? If it was so bad, I remember when I visited Straightway Praiseland, I went there to see if whatever all the negative stuff that was out there. I said, if there's any negativity, I'm going to see it. If there's any wickedness, I'm going to see it. I went looking for it, didn't find it. 5 years later, 6 years later, still don't see it. But yet and still, these people leave, and they've gotten this new revelation from Yah to be dishonorable, to be disrespectful. At the end of the day, people forget Yah said he's the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. People died. And I'm not wishing death on anybody, but people died for putting their hands on anointed men, much less their mouth. So this little cell phone, these cameras, all this stuff, this makes people very, very bold. But at no point in time when they were ever here would you ever have seen them call Pastor Dow and do all that stuff. I saw it one time. Live where a brother at that time, the father and the son duo, decided to get real bold as they were already on their way out. And even at that point in time, Pastor Dow still exemplified great self-control. Now, he was getting pissed off, because I was getting pissed off. But he let self-control prevail. And you watch these people who never had a tough bone in their body at any point in time, and all of a sudden, they're Billy Badass overnight. Oh, I study the word. I do this and that. Okay, great. Show us. Because at the end of the day, I just saw Pastor Dow lay hands, and all our elders and leaders lay hands on people, and people are getting healed. Pastor Dow lay hands on me a few years back because I had sleep apnea. I went to jail, had the best sleep of my life in the worst time because man, y'all lay hands on me, and y'all brought it back to my memory. You went to Pastor Dow, he laid hands on you. You've been well. I have not slept with a sleep apnea machine since that time. So you can't take that testimony from me. You're not going to. I'm always going to talk about these things of what Yah did through Pastor Dow. So at the end of the day, you keep doing what you're doing because like Pastor said, there's a lot of new faces at the feast, and Yah has no problem replacing people who have left. He does it time and time again. You remove yourself from your post because your vagina hurts. Okay, he will fill it. No man, no woman should think they're too big. Oh, if I leave the ministry, this is not going to function. There's a lot of people who were cooks, chefs, musicians, teachers, elders, deacons, all these. And guess what? I've watched every position get filled. So you can't stop what Yah is doing. But the disrespect is crazy. And people be thinking, okay, just because you might not believe Pastor Dow and the men who are still serving under him are anointed, that's not a risk, a chance I want to take and say, oh, he's not anointed no more. He's still in the way. He's still preaching and teaching the Messiah. Again, what are you doing? I'm still waiting for sermons. And I don't expect them. I don't expect them. So I'm not going to hold my breath because I'll probably die trying to hold my breath, waiting for these sermons to come out, waiting for these videos of the supposed sweet fellowship of brethren getting together, which we encourage. Pastor encourages that. He definitely encourages that because he don't want to see nobody fall away. You can leave, go leave, but guess what? Still keep the feast, still serve Yah, still do all these things. But what exposes you people who leave and make these videos is the speech and the hatred that you think is righteous. You think it's righteousness that you're preaching and trying to save people and do it. Messiah is the only one that can save. So you can't save a soul by exposing Tao and exposing the truth. Whatever you believe truth to be, which is not even truth. It's a bunch of lies. Maybe some truth sprinkled in there, but a bunch of lies out there to try to deceive the minds of people who are simple. So at the end of the day, again, you guys are making these videos. Only people that's really paying any real attention to it are people who like drama. But the people that are serious-minded, focused on the mission at hand, focused on serving Yah, we hear it, we see it, no big deal. We don't waste our time getting consumed with your bullshit. So, if you guys can do it better, as Pastor has said, please show us how to do it. Otherwise, keep making these videos showing how much your vagina hurts. Because at the end of the day, nobody cares. Even these people that are liking your videos and commenting us, oh, keep preaching the truth. They don't give a fuck about you. And that's what you're going to find out. And a lot of the stuff you guys have done who supposedly were here and left, and nobody's going to trust you. Even the people that you fellowship with, they do not trust you. Because they say, oh, this person was on community with Pastor. This person was on community with this community. This person was, and this is how they talk. So what do you think they're going to do to you? But yet these are the brothers and sisters that you say you trust, that are having good fellowship, and you're free. Free from what? To be honest, y'all look more bound than when you guys were here. And this is my opinion, my perspective. You look more, but you sound more bound. You wake up, Pastor Dow's on your mind. It makes me wonder if you guys even think about Yah. Because all I hear is Dow. Pastor Dow never say Dow. This is what these people out here are doing. So forgive me. But because you guys see brothers who truly know and understand what it is to honor somebody, y'all mistake it for man worship and all this crap and all. It's foolishness. I have never woke up one day and prayed, oh dear Pastor Dow, will you? Never. And I never will. Never will. But as long as I have breath in my body, and as long as I am under his leadership, I will honor that man and all the men who serve under him, who are above me. I will do that. Again, your little vagina hurt, so you forgot what it meant to be honorable and disrespectful. I actually have more respect and for the saints who used to fellowship, who left, and you don't hear anything from them. I have more respect for those people. And you guys are fools. Again, if anybody believes, oh, Pastor Dow just keeping all the money, and I've never seen a more generous pastor in my life. And my father was a pastor. He's pretty generous. But I've never seen generosity more than Pastor. I've literally sat there and watched somebody give Pastor Dow money, and as fast as he received that money, I saw him give that money to somebody else who had a need right then and there. The money didn't even make it in his pocket. So now what? Yeah, you people out there thinking, oh, nothing's gonna happen to you. You stole money. You stole money from the saints. you borrowed money and you didn't pay it back. If you think nothing is going to happen to you, you are a fool. And it may not happen to you in this life. And I pray and hope that you repent and you make it right and you pay back what you owe. But when people are turned over to Satan, bro, and I thank y'all for this reset, because when Pastor said it's a reset happening, nobody knew what it meant. If anybody could be true, nobody really understood what that meant and what it was going to look like. I remember texting Pastor Dow, I said, Pastor, I don't even know what this means. I'm just trying to do the right thing. But guess what? The reset is over, and I understand clearly what the reset was. And when you guys hear people from the Mishpat, the pastors talking about these scenarios and things that happen, or people who were formerly here, they're doing it to teach us so that we do not go back down these roads or be the people that fall for what these people who were once with us fell for. The tricks of Satan, feelings and emotions. So at the end of the day, I love my brothers and sisters. I love my pastors, my elders, my teachers, and my deacons, and I will honor them and respect them. So you folks out there that are feeling like you're doing y'all's work, okay, let's see. Let's see if Straitway is still here in 10 years, in 2 years, in 5 years. Because it's been a 30 piece easily since the ministry has been here. Still going, still getting stronger. People are still coming to Messiah and learning his ways. So let's just see what happens in 5 years, 10 years. And I say this humbly. But you guys, like Pastor says, you guys keep doing what you're doing, because people who Yah has called and who he is calling, who are serious and able to see past bullshit, they're going to come. And they're going to come in fellowship. And we're going to continue, in the name of Jesus, to have beautiful feasts, which is what I believe the Father desires for us, because it is his moedims, his times he invited us to, that he commanded us to have, and they were designed to be a beautiful time to remember him and to stay focused on him and the goodness that he is doing and has done for his people. So I didn't mean for this video to be that long, but that's all I got to say. Again, I'm sorry that your vagina hurts. It is what it is. But Pastor Dow is not the man that these people are out here trying to paint. He does not lord over the people. He is one of the most loving men that I know. Can he be hard when he needs to? Absolutely. He's a shepherd. He had that's part of his job. But at the end of the day, he loves Yah without a shadow of a doubt, and he loves Yah's people. So that's just my 2 cents. Do with it what you please, but to the righteous and all those who are still remaining in the way, loving Yah, trusting Yah, bless y'all, bless y'all, bless y'all. Shalom, shalom.